Hi, bunnies. Welcome in. Oh no, why are you not showing up? Stream avatar, stop being weird. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I did barely any prep before stream. Um, I was having a very late lunch. I made myself some frozen protein lasagna, which is really, really nice. I have mine with cheese and spinach. Very, very nice. And I was watching Blue Eye Samurai. I've never seen the show before, but I kept getting recommended it through YouTube Shorts, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to watch this. Oh dear lord. Yeah, I've been working on my dragon adoptable this morning. I found this outfit on Pinterest, and I'm sorry, it's very simple, but I'm so in love with it. I think it works really well for the dragon adoptable. She's going for like a very mysterious, dark look to her. And I'm thinking of doing like gold crack patterns. I think it's called kintsugi. Um Hold on. Yeah, kintsukuroi. There's this like kintsugi pattern here where the um nah, go away. Um Sorry, bot tried to spam the chat. No chance, pal. Um, I want to do the Kintsukuroi look on her skin, giving her like gold cracks in her skin. I absolutely love it. In like a dragon pattern. I thought it would look really nice. Hee. I gave her wings as well. I don't know if the wings are necessary. I think she looks fine without them, but I think it creates a bit more of an interesting silhouette. And I also have done like the back is bare and there's like a big dragon tattoo like on her back shoulder blade. And the shirt from here kind of goes down like that, leaves the back bare so that the wings have space to come out if the wings are a feature. Need. I can tell you like it, Cadox. I can tell you like her. I need her. And she can be yours for the cheap, cheap price of £300. I'm hoping to release two adoptables this month. I want to release um the cottagecore ferret, and I want to release this girl. The ferret's further along. I just have to actually make the design sheet, and for this one, I just have to develop it a little bit further. One for me and one for the public. I see. Oh yes. I really, really love the dress. It's very pretty and simple dress looks good on the head. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think giving her something simple is really nice. I don't think it adds a lot to the Dark Academia vibe, so I think I will do some work on the dress before I fully commit to it. I'm really liking it so far though. Been doing a meeting and email sending so far, so I need to take a shower. Oh, well, find yourself a little 30-minute gap and then go give yourself a quick shower. Especially if you're working at home, it's good that you've got the freedom to do that. I'm really liking her so far. I think I'm going to keep the wings for now, and if I feel like I need to change things up later, I will. Hmm. Trust and see, can I find in you? Now the question is, fem me or maybe even relative? True, it could be relative, like a cousin or a fellow dragon, part of the same family. I'm gonna screenshot this. Nope. And then I'll add it to another sheet. Oh, I didn't do the roll call today as well. Silly me. Thank you so much to Ice for redeeming first. Thank you for coming in today. I'm sorry I just jumped straight into things today. My brain is not here. And hi Cadox, of course. Welcome in, and hi Eyes as well. If you're back to working, that's no problem at all. I really appreciate you being here regardless. And hi Tiffany to you as well. And hi Raga. Hello, hello. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And you too, Arcia. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day as well. I'm re-energized. Good. I'm glad. So I'm going to spend a second just sort of going over her in a sketchy line. Something I like to do. The sight of dragon beauty fills me with determination. Time to take on the world. Fueled by dragon prettiness. Of course, also cute bunny. Cannot forget the adorable bunny. I feel recognized. Thank you. But yeah, I hope you've all been having a nice day so far. I hope your week's been treating you well. It's been a couple of days since we last saw each other. I hope something fun or interesting's been happening to you. Amy Little Sheepy, hi. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day today. We're just working on some personal work. I'm doing an adoptable that I'm hopefully going to be releasing this month. We've just finished, I think I've just finished one of my products this week. Hold on, where is it? I just finished a bundle of Dandadan emotes, which I completed in a day, which is awesome. I don't know why it takes me so long to do these things, but I guess it was just a moment for me. And I've got 3 adoptables to make for tax funds. Hooray. I'm very behind on my adoptables. I'm supposed to be releasing one a month, but I've been very behind, very, very behind. So I'm going to work to try and get that reworked, or I'm going to work to try and get that settled. I was going to do some commission work today, but the only commissions I can really do are on the iPad. I've got burns that I can start, but I'm going to wait until the start of next week before I start burns, because then that'll be a bit too premature. And I can't really stream the iPad yet. I still don't know how to go about doing it. A bit of a wolf cut. I started watching Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, and I'm addicted. What is Mushoku Tensei? I've been hearing that name a lot. What is it? I'm guessing it's an anime, of course. I'm guessing it's an anime, but what is it about? I've got so much anime to catch up on. I've got the rest of my Dress Up Darling to catch up on. I've got Apothecary Diaries. I need to watch the rest of that. Oh, I've got so much anime to deal with. I've also finished watching, I think, the last episode of Takopi, the original Sin, was released this last week. I watched that with Mr. Lab. Heavy recommend Takopi's original Sin, but if you can stomach it, it's a very disturbing show. Extremely disturbing. It was actually, I mean it when I say this, it is the toughest watch I've ever sat through. I've never sat through a tougher anime than Takopi's original Sin for a lot of reasons, but the end was very rewarding. Like I was left with very profound emotions at the end, and I'm glad. I'm glad that I got to experience it. But it is not an easy watch. I mean that. I do have to catch up on Dress Up Darling, yes. And hi Fanta, it's good to see you. I tried to rewatch it with Mr. Lab, but it's just not really his thing. So I need to go back and rewatch it all myself first, and then I can watch the new season. So basically, this quote unquote loser gets hit by a truck and is reincarnated as a baby in another world. He starts as a baby and discovers magic young urge and learns it fast. Ah, very, very typical loser gets isekai'd, right? Very, very typical. There isn't a clear goal, but basically he wants to not be a shut-in loser like he was in his real life. Ah, reminds me a lot of what's the one with Aqua? Konosuba? Reminds me a lot of that. Hi, Remy. The manga of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation was the origin of the isekai genre. It can be a lot, and the MC is not a good person, but you watch the MC slowly try to be better throughout the series. Oh, that's awesome! That actually sounds really, really cool. And I'm glad it's like the original, or like one of the original things that sort of popularized the isekai genre. There's too many isekais right now, and I just don't care anymore about them. It can become so easy to just get oversaturated with them. Some sort of emblem here. Maybe a dragon. Yeah, some sort of dragon emblem goes there.
Liam Yeri says, what do you call a biscuit that's always getting into trouble? A criminal.
A criminal! Ah, that's so cute. A criminal. That's a great pun. There's there's one isekai that I'm actually kind of interested in checking out. It's one about a guy that gets transported to a fantasy world. I think it's an isekai, and he just wants to cook things, and that's all it is. And he meets like a big wolf, and he meets a slime that can talk and make health potions and stuff. Like I want to try that one out. I don't know what it's called or where I can find it, but I want to try that one out. I know that one. Do you? What's the name? I watched that first season. I thought it was pretty good. Really? Oh, I need to find it. My campfire cooking skill. Is that on Crunchyroll? If it's on Crunchyroll, I can watch it. I'm pretty sure it originated on Crunchyroll, actually, now I think about it. I think Mother's Basement did a video on it. think her neck's a bit long. There we go. I have it on my watch list. I'll find it for you. Thank you. Let me know if you get it. Love, that is a beautiful dragon lady. She is pretty, isn't she? I wanted to show you my design notes on her so far. I really want to give her this kind of dress where the shoulders are sort of bare at the top and it comes down like this to like a belt, but I think I might have to make the belt a lot smaller than that. It looks a bit too loud. But this is sort of what I've got for her so far. She's so pretty. I'm doing like a kintsugi style pattern here where the horn on one side and like the arm and like part of the neck here has like this gold pattern to it. I'm thinking maybe gold or like a bright blue or a teal or a yellow maybe. Just something that kind of cuts through the black and white because I want her palette to be very monotonous. And then having like a little gold um kintsugi pattern, maybe having a dragon tattoo on the back of her shoulder, something like that. I felt like that would be really nice. I've also made the executive decision to revive the watch parties. Speaking like an executive. I think I do have to make her head smaller, though I feel like I've made it too big. Also, how far down is that? Maybe that. Oh. Hi, Lux. Welcome in. I think I might have missed you talking about it, but what is this for? Is this a new adoptable? It is, yeah, it's a new adoptable. I wanted to do like I've wanted to do a Dark Academia dragon for a while, but I've been really struggling to find inspiration. Um I'm sure some people will understand what I mean, but sometimes when I'm working on something like this, uh especially if I'm very busy with other things, I tend to find it extremely difficult to work with inspiration when it just feels like I don't have any. I'm gonna do a little dragon head here. Yeah, like that. And I've just felt like I've been working with no inspiration lately. I've only had the energy and the concentration to work on commissions. Um, I felt really bad because while working with Hoodie, every now and then we'll talk about sort of what's on the schedule. And I'll say, can we keep moving my personal projects back? I just don't know if I'm going to have the energy for them this week. And I feel so bad because I really feel like I should be making progress with this stuff. But it's very, very difficult to work on personal stuff when your work takes up so much of your energy. But I have come to learn that there is no point in pushing yourself to work on things that you don't have the energy to work on, because that's just going to be damaging in the long run. I get that there's been many times in my career when I just work and then do nothing after work because of no time or energy. That's something I do want to like speak to other creative people about. Like, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with doing work every day and then finding the energy to work on your personal stuff or personal development things? Because I'm finding it very hard to do that. I'm finding it very hard to have the energy to work on my own stuff when I focus so much on working on commission work. Um, that's why I'm not doing any commissions in October, because I feel that I really need to spend some time recuperating, not only from commissions, but also so that I can work on my own stuff for a bit and I don't have to feel the pressure to only work on my personal stuff once my stuff's over. A lot of people in my life are going through the same thing, where we feel very stuck, and like we're running in place. Honestly, some developing designs specifically for my own leaves me with tons of struggles. I intend to look at something that gives me inspiration for my own designs, even if it's a movie or a character, you would just feel so eager. And what I do afterwards, even if it's silly, I draw something like my mascot, my quill, then I'll feel so motivated because I feel like having that connection pushes me forward. Yeah, because that's what we were talking about earlier, wasn't it, Remy? The idea that sometimes when you feel like it's really hard to summon the energy to be creative or to draw, especially if it's functional drawing, like learning a new skill or practicing or even just doing work for someone or for yourself, the best thing you can do is work on things that you find enjoyable, because art's supposed to be fun. It's a skill, but it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a way for you to exercise your creativity unrestrained. It's supposed to be a good experience. And I feel that if you get to a point where art's starting to feel like a chore, maybe give it a break. Maybe give yourself some time to breathe. Because if you're just forcing yourself to work through it, you're going to develop a really bad relationship with it. And that's not going to be good for anyone, especially not for you. So you need to learn to balance yourself between doing art that's for personal development and art that's for you. And finding that balance is super important, especially when you're first starting out. No, because the way you want it, it'd have to be beat, beat. Yeah, that works about right. I feel like, especially for creative people, when you do it as a job, you should take breaks, but also, as much as you want to work for others, you should sometimes say you're your own client and give yourself the enjoyment and draw for yourself. I completely agree. I completely agree. When you work with clients, like majorly, or for the majority of your time, it can sometimes be really difficult for you to separate yourself from only working for other people and doing stuff that makes you happy or working on stuff that makes you happy. Like, I haven't been able to really draw fan art lately because I've been so busy working on client stuff, but I want to be able to. I want to be able to look at my schedule and go, oh, I can draw fan art today. Like, that would make me really happy. I wanted to draw something Lord of the Rings centered, or I wanted to draw something about, or I wanted to draw Alice from Zenless Zone Zero as a way to like help manifest her, but I've just not been able to because I've just not had the time. But I'm hoping to carve out some time this weekend to actually be able to draw some personal art, and I'm really excited for that. I'll try doing it on my iPad too as a way to sort of practice. And stabilization. Maybe it's time, maybe carve time for yourself once a week, then other weeks focus on something else that's important, even if it's simple as thumbnails, so you could do it later on. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Spreading out work would be a good idea. Or like just writing down little lists of all the things that you want to accomplish is a good way to do it. Like getting a list in front of you can be really helpful. For me, because I'm autistic, I like to have some form of list, or I like to have an idea of what it is I need to try and accomplish in a period of time. And it can be really, really helpful to write down all the things that I need to do. I'm going to sound inconsiderate, but the excuse if I don't have time always has a sour taste in my mouth. Our lives are ours to control and guide. If you don't have time, it's because you're making the decision to not have it. It's just how I feel. I do get that, but it is also it is a very difficult one, isn't it? Because I say I don't have time, but the reality is I probably do. I probably do have time to do it, but I'm more meaning there's only so many hours in the day, and there's only so many hours in the day that I feel motivated or I feel like I have the energy to work. And a lot of the energy that I put in every day is just for my commission work. So when I say I don't have time, I more mean I don't have enough energy to spare throughout the day to give to myself for my own work, if that makes sense. I'm working on a daily allowance of energy. And yeah, I might have worked 6 hours that day and I've still got 8 hours left of the day. But those 6 hours were the only hours I had to be motivated, or the only hours that I had to be creative. And I might find that even though Even though the day isn't over yet, I don't have the energy to give back for the rest of the day. Like that's kind of it for me. That's what I mean by I don't have time. It's not that I'm being lazy or it's not that I'm mismanaging my time. It's literally that I don't have the energy left for the day. How about we instead do a list or do thumbnails? Because trust me, when I say thumbnails are the quickest solution for your problems. Okay, I will believe that. I will believe that. Absolutely. I do need to try doing thumbnails a little bit more. That's what I do with my design work. Just getting the thumbnails down is a good way to get me motivated for the design. Even if it's not necessarily fixing my art block, or even if it's not necessarily fixing my blockades, it's still contributing to it in some way. I'm still not making it a 0% day. I think it's also very hard for people that might consider or that might be in a mindset right now where art isn't as enjoyable for them anymore. I know a couple of creative people right now who have told me that what they do right now doesn't, it's not enjoyable for them anymore. So when they want to do personal stuff, they end up feeling a bit frozen because no matter what they do, no matter what they try, they can't force anything out. Like making isn't fun anymore right now, or it doesn't feel as fun as it used to be. Managing your time with autism ADHD is really hard, and sometimes the time just disappears, or you don't have the energy to do more for the day. Speaking as a autism ADHD having person, I'm the same. I'm the same. I have suspicions that I have ADHD, which is like autism and ADHD. I have a feeling I've got both of it, which is a nightmare. But that's where a lot of my problems with my energy and motivation come from. I become very obsessive over certain things and over certain details with my autism, and I get hyperfixations, but I typically just don't want to work on the things that I'm not fixated on, if that makes sense. And I tend to get very easily distracted. And I just lose the time every day. I just lose the data time. Case in point, for months I've been having zero energy. Now, this might be because I chugged a fresh new Gamer Subs cup earlier. Not sponsored by Gamer Subs, Cadox, absolutely not. But after seeing that dragon lady, I've got energy for days. I'm glad. I'm glad. So you're interacting with something that you enjoy, and that's sort of given you a boost of energy that you've needed. Like that's what I mean. Like doing things that you enjoy, watching things or playing things that you enjoy is a great way to up your energy. It can get you motivated. Oh, Cadox, wouldn't it be a shame if someone else bought her? My wallet would be happy, but I would spiral. That's a vibe. Let's see if I can find some references. I find a lot of cute ones. I have two versions of my art because of that. It gives me limited time or motivation, but because of that, I can focus on other media. If I struggle with digital, then I say, okay, time for real sketchbook and do thumbnails. Then my mind goes, brr. Yeah, like sometimes changing up your media can help, or medium can change. Medium can help you. For me, if I'm having trouble with digital, I just move and do something in my sketchbook instead. Sometimes just changing up your medium can be helpful for your motivation. I don't know if you saw earlier, but I got an email and starting tomorrow I can play the Digimon Elysian beta. Let's go! I hope you enjoy it. Report back, let us know how it goes. Oh, I found a beautiful dress. Oh dear, I found a beautiful dress. I'm gonna have to doodle that. Hi Flo, welcome in. Boing 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 boing. How are you today? I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm having her as like a really tired dragon as well. Like dark circles under her eyes. What kind of cozy game? I'm thinking of playing either. We're either going to do Fields of Mystria or we're going to do more Tales of the Shire because I'm really, really enjoying Tales of the Shire. I'm actually about 12 hours in and I'm having a really good time. ZZZ is kinda cozy. You are a liar. Filthy, filthy liar. ZZZ is not cozy. I haven't heard of the second one. You haven't heard of Tales of the Shire? Ooh. In that case, we'll do Tales of the Shire. I'm getting quite far in the game, so I think it's a good opportunity to do it. The characters make me feel cozy, though. That's fair. That's fair. I think for me, Zenless doesn't really give me cozy vibes because it's... I don't know, it's really hard for me to find a cozy gacha game. Gacha isn't really supposed to be like a cozy vibe. I guess, can you get cozy gachas? Because gacha games, all gacha games I've ever played have not been cozy. They're casual, but they're not cozy. Even Numa Musume definitely isn't cozy. I spend ages screaming at the top of my lungs at those horses. And she's got like a gold lining around her wings. I have a problem with gacha games, so I can't really play them. That's okay. That's okay. Not for the addictive personalities, unfortunately. My addictive personality girlies will understand. I think it does depend how seriously you play them. Yeah, it's if you're a casual fan that isn't really interested in the gacha elements, then I guess it's okay. But for a lot of people I know, they play them sort of free to play, but then when a character comes out that they really want, they get very serious. Like right now, I am grinding for Alice in Zenless Zone Zero. I shouldn't be, but I feel like it's genuinely going to be the character that I grind for because there's no other characters in gacha games that I like right now. Shoes. Maybe if you have time this week, would you like to draw some personal art in the study VC to support you, but also join the journey of the things you're struggling with? Oh, absolutely, yeah. I'd like to do some personal art, just as a way to not only vent a little bit, but just a way to get some personal work out there. But yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Remy. Thank you for the suggestion. Hi, Cerise. Welcome in. It's so good to see you. And Kitsune as well. Hope you're both having a lovely day today. I'm just working on a little adoptable design. But welcome on in. Welcome on in. I'm doing a very tired Dark Academia dragon lady. I could play a movie for you if you'd like to make the study time more comfortable. I'd love that. You got any good movies? I must make the feet smaller. Dainty dragon feet. Whoop, come back. There we go. I can play 101 Dalmatians. Ooh, very interesting. Gonna be looking for some time. I'll take a much needed shower. No worries, Tiff. No worries at all. I hope you enjoy your shower. And thank you for the hydrate. Hydrating this instant. And stretch hands. Oh my god, I really need that right now. Hold on. Yes, let's stretch hands. Kazulu, hi, thank you so much for the follow. Ewu, so good to see you. Welcome on in. I really appreciate the follow. Get comfy, get yourself a glass of water, whatever it is that you need. Hi, Boxty, good to see you. Your art is so pretty. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We're just sketching out some ideas for an adoptable today, so you're welcome to come in and relax. That's why I requested in study time so we can do art, but also personal art only. Yeah, that's a good idea. My idea is either watching a movie or 2 episodes of an anime or show per section. Yeah, I mean, that's what like Crunchyroll and Netflix are for. Why not? I'm making my way through Blue-Eyed Samurai at the moment. But I think we'd started an anime last time, but we didn't get very far into it because I started getting really uncomfortable with it. I love how tired she looks. Oh, she looks so done. She looks so ready to go to bed. And we love her for that. I'm gonna do another version of her. Okay, I'm gonna make the outfit a little bit different this time. Okay. I've been doing OCs out of my comfort zone, which has been fun. I'm glad to hear that. That's so, so important for your development, by the way. Being able to go outside your comfort zone and do things that are different to what you normally do is so important. It gets you open to new things, it ups your visual library, it does so much for you, so I'm really glad you've been doing that. She's so fed up with me, she's fed up with everything. I'll try a different outfit now. Thinking a big, thick sort of turtleneck. And then I'm gonna do a different outfit than what you mentioned before. Yeah, I found this really cute one. I'm going for like 3 different vibes, and I want to see what you guys think of them. This is another one I found, which is really nice. See here, I love the way it's crossed over with the couple of buttons there. I really like that. Hi, Dusk, welcome in. I'd like to see more layers version that the skirt's cute and has another pattern underneath it. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll do like a little multi-layered one. I'm going to move this over a little bit. I'm out and about, so I have to dip again, but have a great stream. That's no problem at all, Dusk. I really appreciate you coming by. Oh, puppy. Do you hear the did you hear the puppy in the hallway? My neighbor's dog sitting. Bork bork. Doggo, yes, there's a doggo on the landing. Bork bork. Puppy? Yes, there's a puppy. I'm not allowed to meet him, unfortunately, because he doesn't like new people. Sad. I refuse to believe that's a baby. Did you did you hear it? Did you hear the borks? He doesn't look. I've seen him. Like I've peeked through the door to see him, and he's about the size of a staffy, but he looks like a Labrador. Like it's a Labrador with wee legs. I love it. I want to be his friend, but he's scared of new people, so I cannot. So very sad. Lad, I heard the bark better than I can hear you. The strongest bark known to man. Oh, we've got an ad break. I only just realised we had an ad break. Okay, I'll take a couple-minute break. And we will be back in just a second. See you guys in 2 minutes. Bye! Back! Nah, we're back. Welcome back from break. Ugh. I don't know if you heard my shoulder crack there. God, I'm so off today with the stream. Sorry about that, guys. I was supposed to warn you a minute in advance about an ad break happening, and then it happened, and I didn't realize it happened. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Let's see what more we can do. Okay, so I think I'm going to draw for another half an hour, and then we're going to take a wee break, and we're going to do some gaming instead for the rest of the evening. Okay. Speaking of animal babies, my mum was helping a friend move apartments and she has cats, so we had to borrow a cat buggy. My oldest cat, who I think is an English short hair, absolutely loved the buggy while we had leaving it twice. Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. I know that like cats and dogs absolutely love buggies. My old dog, before we got the newest dogs, she was a tripod dog, so she only had three legs. And in her last couple of years of life, she got around outside in a buggy. I thought it was really cute. Best dog I've ever had. I miss her every day. Oh, what's my iPad trying to tell me? Oh, I have alerts apparently. Where? Ah, Ko-Fi alerts. Oh, that's no worries. Oh, and I forgot to say as well, Sally Chewy? Is that Sally? Thank you so much for the follow. I'm so sorry I didn't say thank you earlier. I've been completely distracted with my work. But I really appreciate you giving me a follow. Thank you so much. That's the thing, the younger cat, my mum's friend, absolutely hated the bugging character. They attacked my mum. Oh no! I guess some like it, and some are just like, nah. It might be because they feel restricted, maybe. It just depends on the pet, right? And what sort of life they've had. Hmm. Still think the first design looks a little bit better. But currently my family has three cats, all male, so you can guess they get into a lot of fights. Oh yeah, I had heard that, I don't know if it's true or not, I had heard that male cats are more likely to fight with each other. Is it especially if they're brothers, or if they're from the same litter, or are they a bit calmer if they're from the same litter? I can't remember. I don't have a lot of knowledge of cats. I know that the best pairing for rabbits is one male, one female, always neutered, but I don't really think it matters if they're from the same litter. Male cats are better than females, trust me. Oh, because of being in heat. Yeah, I've heard that like it's worse if they're family. Really? I didn't know that. I thought if they were from the same litter they would be like friendlier. I appear to be mistaken. Okay. I'm going to do one more iteration. Copy to. Let's see if I can do one more iteration of her. It's play fighting until you hear one of them literally screaming because one of the cats bit hard enough to leave scabs. Oh god. Hold on, just need to quickly check something. Is there anything like a dark academia suit? Let me check. Yes. Let's see if I can do a suit. For the women, for the girls and the gays. Why not? Pantsuits, I think, can be very dark academia. Exactly. No, you're one of the girls, Caddots. You're one of the girls. Let's see if I can find a good one. Maybe this style? Let's try this one. I'm thinking maybe I could keep. Okay, work with me here. Um, like this, and I think I'm going to keep this sort of half one. Channel my inner Ellen here. Also like a secretary sort of look, so tighter pencil skirt with a jacket sort of top. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, yeah. A lot of secretary vibes from this one. Like loose fitting pants. Oh god. This reminds me of it gives me old man vibe. Uh, a man was visiting a monastery when he was taken to the kitchen and saw a very hairy man cooking potato chips. The man smiled and said, "Are you the friar?" The monk looked annoyed at him and said, "No, I'm the chipmunk." Get drive-by dad joke. Thank you for bringing your dad jokes onto the stream. I appreciate you. Thank you. Welcome in as well, Neuro. I really appreciate you coming by today. Ugh. This woman is dead inside, but she makes me feel alive. I love that for you. I love that you love her that much. Hmm. Not gonna lie though, maybe a pencil skirt would look good. Hold on. Let's do a pencil skirt. We'll bring the waist thing down a little bit. Hmm. Pencil skirt. Hmm. Oh, I like the one that's split. Let's do that one, like a little split pencil skirt. Hmm. Hi, Guy Truck. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day today. I'll need to find the silhouettes. Sort file. Copy. Paste.
Liam Ye says, what do you call two cookies from the same cookie sheet who fall in love? A
What?
batch made in heaven.
A batch made in heaven. Thank you for the pun, Remy. Where is this thing? Where is it? Oh, where's the layer I was working on? This one. Sorry, I brought up a tighter skirt, therefore you have to draw the legs. It's okay. It's good practice. It's good practice for me to be able to redraw this stuff. The tail complicates a tighter skirt. That's for later people to worry about. Exactly, exactly. That's for the later people. That's for the people that buy the design to worry about. She looks like she's here for business and nothing else. She doesn't care about your day. She just wants to do her job and go home. How's that one feeling so far? Hi, Purple Sun. Good to see you again. Speaking of pencil skirts, I have some that are delivered. I need to go outside to get them sometime. You absolutely should. And let us know how they are. Let us know how they feel. Pencil skirts can be very kind of constricting around the thighs for me. That's why I don't typically wear those sorts of skirts, but they are beautiful. Okay, where's this coming out here? Let's erase some of that. Not the hand. Gonna fix it up a tiny bit. I love how much you love her already, Cadox. It's a huge compliment to know that you like her so much. It feels nice to know that you already appreciate her this much, and she's not even fully designed yet. Should probably start combining all the layers at this point so I can properly tidy her up. Okay, so here, here. Don't even know what that layer is, but sure. What are you? Okay, you're all eye layers. You're all refs. And now we're gonna block out the bodies. To our best ability, which is not very good. I refuse for that to be called a work in progress. This is I'm feeling quite good about this one. I don't know what it is about it. I'm certainly feeling like it's starting to come together now that I've got the vibe. I will need to work on dressing her up a little bit and like getting a lot of the final accessories and assets added to her. I don't like just shoving her into the world plain, like I want to give her some more to work with. And make her like a little bit more cool looking, I guess. I'm still yet to decide if I actually want to keep the wings as well. Like, the wings are kind of a weird one. I like them, but I don't know if I like them enough to keep them. I guess I could give the customer like a wings or without wings version if they like the wings or they don't want the wings. Give them some options. This woman is a meal. She is a bit of a meal, isn't she? We love our tired girlies. What's everyone doing today? Has anyone got any big plans? Today, straight after stream, I've got the dinner defrosting. I'm making mince and ties tonight. And while that's defrosting, I'm going to go have a shower straight after stream. Then I'm going to go for a walk to the shops that's nearby my house. I don't have the car today because Mr. Lab's taking it into work. Because he's a big boy now and he's driving the car to work now. And then I'm going to go and get milk. I'm going to get some toothbrushes and then I'm going to come home and I'm just going to relax and play Uma Musume for a little bit until Mr. Lab gets home, and then I'm going to work on VGen stuff tonight. All because you taught him. Yay! I'm so proud of him. Every day, I feel like such a mum. Every day, I send him a little text on his way to work just to say, please let me know when you get there. Because I'll sit and agonize until I know that he's reached work safely. Because where we live is not very nice on the roads. Like, our traffic system and our, like, city planning is horrific where I am. And it just makes me paranoid whenever he leaves the house because I'm like, I swear to God, he's gonna send me a message saying that he's in a crash or something. I miss seeing DMs from Labby. I'm sorry. It's because I'm busy all the time. I never have time for anything anymore. You make me want to cry. You're drawing along today? Oh, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. I hope you're having a productive day. No cry, please. Okay, no tears. No tears. No sadness. On the bright side, though, it's me and Mr. Lab's anniversary. Not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm not going to be able to see him on our actual anniversary day, but on the weekend of our anniversary, we've got a really cool thing planned, which I'm very excited about. We're doing a horror marathon in the cinema, so we're going to go to the cinema together and just stay there over the day because three big movies will come out around our anniversary weekend. There's a movie I'm desperate to see called Weapons, and there's another one, I think it's called Codependence. And we're going to see those films back to back in the cinema, and between them, we're going to go out for a meal. Because where our cinema is located, there's a few restaurants nearby, and we're going to go out and have a meal between each one and talk about it. Oh, I'm so excited. I saw the trailer for Weapons, probably not for me, but that isn't saying much. Alright, you're not really a horror fan. It's okay if you aren't. Horror's becoming a lot more... It's becoming a lot more extreme, almost, I'd say, because it's so easy for horror movies to slip under the radar now, because a lot of them are just kind of all the same stuff, but unless you're willing to be truly experimental and truly interesting with your horror films, you don't really get noticed anymore. And I think it's great. I think it's great that so many cool titles are coming out. I'm a big fan of horror, like a big fan of horror. I recently watched the new 28 Years Later. Loved it. Loved it. It's part one of three, I think. I think they're doing 3 films. And I really, really enjoyed it. I'm not really a zombie fan or zombie buff, but I really liked the 28 Weeks, 28 Years Later franchise, the 28 franchise. It's really good. First time plays. Hi, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. you're having a wonderful day today. I'm so sad. I want to watch good horror movies, but I'm a coward. I'm the same. I'm the same. I'm such a coward with them. That's why I've allowed myself the horror movie rule, where at any point I just put I put one of my fingers in one of my ears. It's weird. Because for some reason, ever since I was a kid, if I was watching a horror movie and I started getting scared, but I didn't want to get jump scared or I didn't want something to scare me, I would put one finger in my ear, which would completely like soften the impact of whatever jump scare I was given. It is genuinely helpful. I still do it to this day. I still do it to this day when I watch horror movies because like I'm so sensitive to sound, so jump scares are really effective on me because it completely like shocks my whole body. I can't play horror games though. I can do horror movies because they play without your input, but horror games require your input. I'm just like, nope. I squint my eyes. I, oh my god, I'm kind of the same. It's more like, it's for me, as I said, it's more audio based, so it hurts a lot more through audio, but I completely understand the squinting your eyes part. I love that we all got like different ways to cope. So many cheap horror movies filled with pretty much just jump scares. Yeah, exactly. That's what it feels like. It feels like they just exist to scare you. They don't exist to thrill you. They don't exist to give you an experience. I'm a sucker. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Readjust. Okay, the base colors are in. Now I'm just gonna do some values. So I'm gonna start with just skin. Ma'am. Thank you. Something I like to do when I'm doing designing is I like to just do a little value pass and see how things are going to look when I finish off the values of the character. So what parts are going to be the darkest, what parts are going to be the lightest, and then I sort of work backwards from there. That's how it helps me pick my colors. So because I'm giving her sort of goth dragon vibes, I want her skin to be quite pale, maybe bluish almost. I think that would look really good. Yeah. Hello, first time plays. Hello. I love psychological horror though. I don't have to worry about lame jump scares. Yeah, yeah, exactly. The best psychological horror, like, I'm trying to think of what my favorite movie is. Probably my favorite psychological horror movie I've ever seen was Hereditary. That was my absolute favorite. I own that movie and I try and show it to whoever I can. It's genuinely one of my favorite experiences I've ever had with a horror film. It's so good. And I love it very, very much. I'm a huge fan of Ari Aster's work. Hi, RN, welcome in. I'm gonna go for a bit of a darker black here. Do you think she could rock my OC's skin tone? I'm not sure. I can definitely try it out in testing, but I see her more as sort of being a more monotone palette. I want to give her the goth vibe. An elf with horns? Not quite, she's a dragon. I'm doing like a dragon character design today. Goth dragon. From the moment I joined, I only saw her face and the horn. Oh, no worries. It's okay. If that's all you saw, like, that's completely fair for you to get an assumption like that. No worries at all. Gonna make her horns a little darker. And then I'm gonna do the little kintsugi pattern. I really love the first concept most. Kintsugi. It's kintsukuroi. So it's the Japanese art of whenever a bowl is shattered, they meld it together with gold. I'll show you a reference. I'll show you an example. So it's kintsugi here. This is what it looks like. I love it. And that's what I'm thinking her horn and her skin's gonna have. So the value passed to you take in consideration of local color rather than purely lighting. Yeah, I try and work out the color scheme because picking out values is a really good way to determine your color scheme in advance. So this tells me that, yeah, I'm definitely going to have a darker color for her hair and for her horns. I don't know what color it's going to be yet, but I just know it's going to be that value. It's going to be that dark. I don't really consider values in my lighting until I figured out how my color scheme is going to work first. So that's typically my main use for values. That sounds sick. Yeah. There's a very popular character in Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3. She actually has that pattern in her skin. She's on the Gauntlet of Shara quest line. I might need someone to refresh me. Night Song. So Night Song herself has kintsugi on her skin, and it looks really cool. You can't really see it very well in the screenshots. Ah, there we go. I'll show you here. So you'll see here, I know you can't see it very well, but etched into like these parts of her skin around here, that's like a kintsugi style pattern. Broken pots mended with gold. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. So this character, I noticed immediately what the character designers did with her, and I think it looks really, really sick on human skin. It just looks awesome. And as soon as I saw that, I knew I wanted to make a character that did that. Literal doll OC, literally. Dragon doll. I've seen a few VTubers that use like the porcelain doll vibe as well, which I thought looked really cool. Porcelain Maid specifically. Oh yeah. I love Porcelain Maid. Big fan of Joel. You know Joel? Yeah, Joel's fantastic. I don't know Porcelain Maid personally, but Joel's incredible. Such a great sense of humor, and he's an amazing streamer. He terrifies me? Why? Why does he terrify you? Mm-hmm. Because of his confident voice, it makes him sound so loud. So because of that, I get quiet and sensitive, especially. Yeah, he does have a lot of confidence and can be quite loud. Still a fantastic streamer, but I do understand like a little bit of sensitivity around him. Like for some people, they don't really know how to handle streamers that are a bit louder, but that's okay. I tend to avoid louder streamers just because it becomes a bit overwhelming for me. Not to say they're bad streamers or anything, I just prefer ones that are a bit calmer and quieter. No need to explain. I get it. That's why a lot of people, especially people that are sort of neurodivergent or anxious, prefer to watch people that are a bit quieter and calmer. That's why I try to push sort of a calmness in my streams so much, because I know that some people prefer this style of streaming. I'm not a fan of like really big streamers. I do enjoy their clips. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just because it's not really my vibe either. It's not really my bag. Bit too loud, bit too chaotic, I think, for me. Um, I did have someone in chat once, I think it was a while ago, um, who seemed to expect more from the stream, if you know what I mean. Like, seemed to think that, you know, I was going to sing, I was going to dance, I was going to do something wild because I was a VTuber. It's like, no, that's not really what I do. It's all calm and good vibes in here. We're not really aiming for anything chaotic. Funny thing is, I seen Joel, his design for the first time before he became a VTuber, and I mentioned to him that the design would look great as a model for stream, but he was like, nah, now look at him. Yeah, exactly. And I know that Joel faces a lot of challenges as a male streamer who streams with a female VTuber model, but I'm really glad that he's sort of leaned into it now, and that's become his brand. Like, I'm very proud for him, and I really, really hope that he's found a lot of happiness in his work. They burned and they bled as they issued their cries. Looking good. You love the first design? Gotcha. I'm glad you like it. Oh, and hi, Kite Shark. Thank you so much for the save, posture check, and hydrate. I'm gonna stretch, then I'm gonna start prepping the game. I think for the last hour of stream, we're just gonna play some Tales of the Shire. It might be me, but what if you added a bit of gold around the waist, like a gold rope? Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm gonna add like the gold as a separate thing as well. Yeah, that's about it. So, do I see the gold? It's kind of looking like this. Bit like this. Bit like that. Like that. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll probably spend some time going over the other designs just to get good values in. Are you guys liking what it's looking like so far? I think the first is definitely my favorite so far in terms of her silhouette and overall design. I think she looks really good. And I might just brand her as like a Kitsugi dragon just for ease instead of Dark Academia because it's kind of starting to look a bit more Japanese, isn't it? It's starting to look a lot more about this design element than anything else. And yeah, you're absolutely right. It did give big kimono vibes, so I'm glad that we went for that. Looks really good so far. I'm quite happy with it. Okay, let's save and let's get this game booted up. We'll go to the chat screen. Nah, we'll keep it in art. Third one still rocks though. Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna do some value stuff and then I'll come back and we'll see how it looks. Okay. Minimize. I'm gonna go to chat. But right now it's almost break time, and that also means game time. Exactly, exactly. So we're almost at break time, so this is a good opportunity to maybe I'll take those 3 minutes to set up the game. I also want to get my gamer model up too. Yay! Gamer! Alright, yep, we've got an ad break coming up in just a minute, guys. I'll throw in this. There we go. Right, so yeah, we've got an ad break coming up in just a minute. Whoops. When we go on our ad break, I'll spend that time setting up the game. Please take the opportunity to get yourself a snack, get yourself a drink, whatever it is that you need. We're just going to be cozy gaming for the last hour of stream, and we're going to be playing Tales of the Shire. So if that's not something you're interested in right now, or you want to do something else with your time, that's absolutely fine. No problems whatsoever. Just make sure you're doing what you want to do. But yeah, we're going to be doing that for a little bit. Tales on the Shire. There we go. I've changed everything over. And I'll see you guys after the break. See you in 3 minutes. Bye! welcome back. We're playing now. Yes, we're gonna be playing some more, Hobbit. We're playing more of Tales of the Shire. I've made quite a bit of progress since last time. Hello, Nova! Hello, sweet one. How are you doing? How was your stream yesterday? Did you have fun? Hello! There's been a bit of development here, so as I've been progressing, I'm quite far into the story. Apparently the story isn't very long, so I'm trying to sort of... I'm trying to keep it as long as possible by just not progressing the main story. What I've done is I've activated what's called clubs. So there's 4 clubs in total in the game. There's the cooking club, fishing club, foraging, and gardening club. And each of these clubs will progress their level when you do activities associated with the club and you unlock new things. Like for the gardening club, the more gardening you do, and the more vegetables and fruits you harvest and plant, you get more garden space. So more parts of your garden become unlocked. With foraging, the more foraging you do, you get more backpack upgrades. So you can get more items. With fishing, you get improved fishing rods and you get access to other fishing areas in the game. And with the cooking club, you get access to more cooking stations, so you can do more in the house. So yeah, that's all good. And these are the sort of stuff that you can do. So harvesting certain items ups your gardening club. Fishing for things ups your fishing, that sort of thing. It all contributes to it. And this is all of our friendships at the moment. And this is me! I've expanded my house as well. I've made my own big bedroom. So the way it was before was only this part, only this room, and this room were available to me. Whereas I managed to unlock a whole other section of my house. I've unlocked the front door, so I can actually go outside my front door. I've also unlocked this room in the back, which I've turned into my new bedroom, which has like a little fireplace next to it, which I think looks really cute. And I've got this little buttery bed. Is there a club for second breakfast? I wish. I wish there was. Do I have anyone coming over for tea today? Oh, that was today. Okay, I'm gonna make a new one. So let's make a new shared meal. And let's do... let's try the ivy bush. So we can invite 4 people to the ivy bush. Let's do... who should we invite? Who's feeling neglected? I think I'll bring Sandy Man. Tom Cotton. And Cotton's mum and dad. Let's do that. Actually, no, I want beehives, so... Please. Yes. So we'll bring these 4 along. Send invites. There we go. And that'll take place tomorrow. Hi, Axios. Welcome in. Oh, everything is watered. I've also gotten access to 2 new garden areas here. So this is an empty area, and this is one of the new places. I've been saving up so much money just to get garden planters. It's ridiculous. I've also got my own chicken now. Look at my chicken. I feed her seeds and berries, and every morning she gives me an egg. If I forget to feed her, though, she gets angry and chases me around the garden. Let me know if the volume's okay for you guys, okay? Soft roasted sprouts. Salty. I'm gonna throw that in there for now. I probably need to go and get some supplies today and do some fishing so I can get some money. Let's do Hobson and that guy. I'm gonna do some really quick fishing. So all I've really been concentrating on recently is just fishing as much as I can. Fishing is probably the best way to get money in the game. And because I've been doing a lot of, like, upgrading my farm and stuff, I've needed a lot of money. Come on. There we go. Keep that. Oh, does it feel a bit loud to you guys? Hold on, I'll turn it down. There we go. Hopefully that's okay. Don't want it to be too loud. Come on, fishies. Solution, eat the chicken. You can actually buy chicken meat, but you can't kill animals yourself. You can only buy meat from other people. Sad Red. Love the Hobbit? Indeed, I'm a Hobbit. Although I'm gonna go full Schmeargle and I'm just gonna jump into the water and wrestle the fish out with my bare hands. We can kill the fish. Yeah, we can, like, get the fish and cook them, yeah. We can catch and cook fish, but we can't own and slaughter animals, unfortunately. I think there might be ethical problems with that. We can greet ducks, though. Hello. I wish we could pet them. Like, I see sheep, I see cows, I see horses every day, but I cannot pet them. It's a travesty. A travesty, I tell you. The UI feels a little bit like Palia. Is that a common thing in cozy games? Very much so. A lot of cozy games want you to experience as little, like, sort of overload as possible. So they don't want to give you too much to deal with, so they keep the UI, like, very simple. Treacle! That's a new seasoning. I'm gonna sell all my flowers, because I don't need them. I'm gonna sell my fish. And then we're gonna hang out for a bit. It's Lav Puddyfoot, just the hobbit I wanted to see. Hello, Hobson. What do you want? A quick chat. Come with me. So he is like the local seasoning salesman, I guess. I've got to know you a bit, and I thought you should get to know me too. Behind the stylish clothes and the cart packed with amazing bargains, who is the real Hobson Hornblower? Yeah. The time has come for us to say a proper hello. Hello, Mr. Hornblower. Of course you would say Mr. Hornblower. You are stylish, classy. Just like me. We're the same, you and I. But please, call me Hobson. I travel all over Middle-earth looking for bargains to share with my Bywater friends. But you've not been here long. Yes, I came in all the way from Bree. Yeah. Ah, Bree, the prancing pony, what a fine establishment. Yes, such a big change to come to Bywater. You must long for your old home. Yeah. But your new hobbit hole will soon feel like home. And by amazing luck, I have the very bargains you're looking for, even if you don't know it yet. Perhaps some Bywater treasures to help you settle in. How about this? A bottle of the purest of liquids to commemorate your new beginnings. This is from the very first waters that ever poured into the Bywater pool, blessed by the first hobbits that founded Bywater. It is said that a single drink will bring in new life and leave you immune to the effects of the sun. Oh, the stopper's a bit stuck, so I'd keep it as a display piece if I were you. I'll think about it. I've got lots of other bargains. Treasures. Treasurely bargains. I don't need anything right now. Before you were stranger, now you are friend. So you get friend prices. I still don't need anything. You need some time to think and so on about these new discounted wares. Ugh. Can't pet the animals. 0 out of 10. You can greet them, you just can't pet them. And I think that's tragic. It's tragic that you can't, like, interact with them properly. Hopefully in a patch. Alright, this is the local furniture sale. So he sells decorations. He doesn't sell furniture, but he sells decorations. There you are. Let's talk a moment. Would you like to go for a walk? I would, Fosco. Yes. How are you settling in? Very well. One of the options was help. So you've started to cook. I'm enjoying it. Would you make a meal for me sometime? I'd really appreciate it. Okay. Something sweet. I'll do it. Thank you, lad. Alright, so basically, we're friends, so make me a meal. You're welcome. What have we got? Oh, clothing. I've been meaning to dress up my girl for a while. I definitely want to give her something, like, cute. Something purple, I think. There we go. And a riding jacket. Okay. Goodbye. Boy, get in line. I want lab cookie. Oh no, he just left. Darn it. Alright, we're gonna go spend some more time shopping. But we're gonna go and do some fishing first. There's only one shop that's open for a long period of time. But we're gonna do some fishing. This pool's always got fish in it. Something that I've really been enjoying lately is while I've been playing this game, I literally just throw on like a YouTube documentary series or something, and I just listen to that while playing this. It's been really, really nice to just have a little ADHD moment where I play a really cozy, very non-committal game and just have something on in the background, like a YouTube video or a Netflix show or something. It's nice. And no hedgehogs. No bunnies either! Like, what? Why are there no bunnies? Do you know the worst thing, Remy? So, there are no bunnies in the game, but you can use rabbit meat. How awful is that? There's no bunnies in the game, but there's rabbit meat. That makes me really upset. No bunnies, I know, it's a crime. I can't believe they wouldn't have bunnies in this cottagecore game. Come on. Get in here. Get in. Come on. There we go. Criminals. That's how I felt. Like, criminals! How dare you! How dare you! Okay. Come on, give me a rare fish. Give me big bucks. Big bucks. Give me a shark or something. Something high value. Leaving a comment on their channel. How dare you make a game with rabbit meat but don't have any bunnies? It's so weird because there's animals for every other meat in the game. There's animals for there's animals for pork. There's pigs, there's cows, there's chicken, there's sheep. All of them produce meat and produce ingredients, but they don't have any bunnies. That's discriminatory. I'm just joking, but it feels that way. Come on. Oh, thank you for the posture check. I straightened my back and I swear to God I heard like 3 different cracks at once. Maybe it's not rabbit meat you eat after all. Oh no! Hobbit meat. Something dark's going on in the Shire, man. We have to be able to feed ourselves that much anyway. What I do find a bit strange is we don't eat our own food. We cook for other people, but we don't really eat ourselves, if that makes sense. Like, we serve meals, and during the meal we have one of the meals that are on the table, but we can't, like, sit down and have a meal with ourselves. Like, we can't just have a date with ourselves. You ever had a single date? You ever had, like, a date with yourself? Like, for some reason, like, because you're, one of the main gameplay elements of this game is you make meals for people and you sit down and have dinner parties. And you cook meals for other people, but you don't cook meals for yourself. Like, you don't, you can't sit down and eat your own food, you can't eat any of the forage, or, like, cook something for yourself. Food only exists for other people. And I just find that quite interesting. Hey, it's Ladle! Dwarven duck. Cute little guy. Alright, do I have anyone I can hand things into? Harvest, harvest. Okay, I can hand that into Rosie. Where's Rosie? That's her. So we're gonna go walk to Rosie's house. You're not allowed to kill animals in the game, but you can kill fish. So fish are not seen as animals. Plus, bunnies are getting killed in the game, so therefore the game doesn't see bunnies as animals. No! No! That's so mean. Alright, where am I going, bird? Ah, I'm going this way. Okay. And then I'm going this way. When you cook, you always tax on the dishes a little. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. You always have a wee nibble. Hello, chicken. It's hecked up, Dio. Alright, where's Rosie? Oh, she's over there. Rosie! Rosie, me lass. Hello there. Anything I can help you with? I've completed some gardening club missions. I think you're doing a brilliant job, so I've got a small present for you. Pumpkin seeds! Thank you. You're doing great. You've got what it takes to really master gardening. Anything else that you need? I've done more. I think you're doing a brilliant job, so here's a small present. Milk! Thank you for your seeds and milk. I appreciate you. Goodbye, Rosie. Now we're gonna head back home. Been playing Fantasy Life since you've been playing this game. This is kind of like Stardew and Mystery about Lord of the Rings. Yeah, kind of. It's like a farming simulator slash social sim set in Middle-earth, yeah. The social sim part of it is still quite underdeveloped and quite underbaked. I can't fully endorse the game. I personally love it, but I can understand how some people would feel a little bit like it isn't enough, if that makes sense. I can clearly see where the devs were going with it, but it is lacking a lot in terms of the social sim aspect. There's still a lot more that the devs could have done. And they've gone for a very minimal approach to a lot of things. So I'm looking forward to seeing if they're actually going to do any expansions or if they're going to expand on what they've already got. I hope they do. I genuinely hope they do. Let's go and see the new clothes I bought. Clothing. So I got this. Aw, this looks cute. This is cute. I love this. We're gonna use this now. Save for DLC. No, I have to save more money. I really like the story, and I also like open world play. However, both of these together make it very hard. I think the first year I ever played Stardew, I ignored the story and just wandered. I mean, that's fine. Stardew Valley's story is a little bit non-linear. You just sort of go at your own pace. It can get very stressful though. Like Stardew Valley can be quite a stressful game, especially if you're working on like min-maxing. There's like a most essential, or there's like a best way to get through each season guide, and I just can't be bothered with that. I can't be bothered playing efficiently in a farming game. I just want to enjoy my time. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Okay. Gifts from yesterday. So, meal was lovely. It tasted just like it feels to walk through the forest. I know some hobbits aren't used to cooking food I like, so this is to say thank you. Aww. You're as good as Lily. That was a fine meal yesterday. You're not nearly as good as Lily. You're nearly as good as Lily. Don't tell her I said that, Orlo. It suited me very nicely. Have this with my thanks. Aww. Water trove, antique craftsman card bench, and ooh, special cheese. Hello, Lav. What a lovely meal you served yesterday. You're becoming quite the cook. Your meals have so much heart and warmth. Here's a little thank you present as encouragement. Aww. Good morning, Lav. Are you a clever hobbit? Maybe. I haven't decided. A talented cook? I can't even argue with that. Your meal was flavorful and hearty, just what I needed. Thank you. Aww. Okay, so... Sandy Man wants something sweet. I need someone to write this down. I need someone to write this down because I will forget. Sandy Man wants sweet. Tom wants salty. Cotton wants sour. And Delph wants bitter. Okay, I'm gonna need to write this down somewhere. So Sandy, sweet. Tom wants so I already forgot. Same. Salty, cotton, sour, Del wants bitter. Okay. Thank you, bunny girl. Sorry, I should have been better with that. Okay, so we're going to deposit our bits and pieces. We're gonna go and sell the fish at the market and grab what we need, but I'll have a quick little look through and see what we can do first. So she likes bitter. I could do the roasted sprouts now. Oh, it's only stuff that she likes. Okay, we need yeast, cream. So we need yeast, cream, and cream. Gotcha. Okay. Yeast, cream, and cream. Gonna grab our egg. Thank you for the egg, lassie. My brain remembering anything. I struggle every day, Remy. Oh. Almost ran out. Tab, seed bag. Pumpkin? Ooh, that likes being next to them. Any other vegetables? Yes. There we go. And then we want another flower. Come on, why can't I fit a flower in there? Anything else down here? I'm gonna go eat, have fun with conquering Hobbiton Lab. No worries, thank you so much for being here, Purple Sun. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Store you, store you, store you. Store you. Any other veggies I can pick up? Turnips are good. Turnips are fine. You and you. I never have enough space. Turnip, turnip. Okay. Laugh, how much is the Dragon Girl? The Dragon Girl will be 300 when she's released. That's gonna be the hope.
Zokogokudo says, I made a promise, Mr. Frodo. A promise. Don't you leave him Samwise Gamgee. And I don't mean to. I don't mean to.
Aww. Sam. Lovely, lovely Sam. Sam's the friend we all need. And hi, Zarko. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much for coming by stream. We're just working on the new Lord of the Rings cozy game right now. Don't you leave him. I would never leave Sam. Frodo didn't deserve Sam, damn it. Most gentle and kind hobbit to ever live. I keep pressing the wrong button. There we go. Wrong button. There we go. Hobbit says. I remember so this is a little trauma dump here, but I remember being a kid and watching Lord of the Rings, and you know the scene in Two Towers where Gollum is sitting next to the water and he's having a conversation with Smeagol, and he's like, Master's my friend, and then Smeagol just goes, you don't have any friends, nobody likes you. I remember seeing that as a child and I just started crying. It hit so close to home. Small, bullied, no friend child that I was. I remember, yeah, literally. Little trauma moment. That's depressing, like literally. Lord of the Rings is such a great trilogy, honestly. I ignore the existence of the Hobbit movies because it felt like a kid's musical version of Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is like so, oh my god, it's one of those pieces of media that genuinely defined me as a child. That's why this game's so important to me, because it feels like I could finally be a hobbit like I wanted to be as a child. It's worse in The Lion King when Mufasa died. I don't think I felt such sadness from a character dying as the whole scene with hold on. Oh, what's his name? Please help me, Lord of the Rings nerds. The guy that's on fire in the Mines of Moria. Help me. The one that's on fire in the Mines of Moria. Like the aftermath of that. Bother you fools. You all know what I mean. Where's the... Okay, I've got enough to purchase a bigger one, but I'm not going to do that today. Ballinrock! Yes, Ballinrock! That's it! That's it! Ah. Anyway, BRB, no worries. No worries, Carrots. Thank you for being here. Enjoy your break. So we're going to do 2 creams, 3 creams. We've got 2 milks at home, but I'm going to buy 5. We don't need... Wait, I'm going to do 2, 3 cheeses. Nah, we're just going to buy all the milk. All the cream. We need all the cream. We have a bacon, we have a beef, we have a chicken, we have coney, we have mutton, we don't have pork, so I'm going to buy 2 pork. We use mutton a lot, so I'm going to get that. I'm also going to get 2 bacon. Then we're going to go buy some wheat. So as Caddots is AFK Lab, how does adoption work? Okay, so it depends on how I choose to do it. So typically the way that I do adoptions for adoptables is I will, I post the adoptable on VGen, and it's like it's a one of a kind, so as soon as someone buys it, then they own it and no one else can buy it. Because the whole point in having an adoptable is you want it to be, like, exclusive, if that makes sense. And it is very exclusive. 6. Nice. Got everything I needed. How's the game? Did this just release? Yeah, it released, within the last few days. It's dealing with a lot of criticism at the moment because it's a little bit underwhelming to a lot of people, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. As long as I enjoy it, I think that's what matters, right? It looks cute. It's very cute. I love it very much. I'm in the middle of trying to make meals for everybody. So I'm away buying ingredients at the market that I'm going to use to feed everybody. Is there a time limit? Well, it's literally a first come, first serve sort of thing. So the minute that I post her, it's kind of like whoever buys her first gets to keep her, if that makes sense. It's a bit like when you go to a shop. Did you just say buy some weed? No, I didn't. I didn't. We're talking about adoptables at the moment. Hi, Jirain as well. Hope you're having a good day. But no, there's not really a time limit per se. It's kind of just a first come, first serve basis. So you have to be the first one to buy her or you can't buy her at all. That's just sort of how it works. I hope that makes sense. Gonna add the... Oh, trop is full. If you did, it would have been very Hobbit-like anyway. Fair enough. But yeah, if you've got any questions about the adoptable process or anything, I'm always happy to answer. Oh, I got a lot of bacon out of that one. There we go. Okay, time to make some food. Our first one. Let's see, what's going to be the easiest to make? Alright, so he wants cheese bread. And he wants it sweet. So we have to remember he wants it sweet. Alright, yeast, cheese. So, oh, Tuckborough Red works. Then sweet. That's good. So we'll assemble. He wants it... Okay, he wants it tender, but chunky. Okay, so... We'll add that. Chopping board. There we go, and then we'll fry it off with no seasoning because it's already sweet. Ah, could have done that more. Darn it. And no worries if you're lurking, Drain. I really appreciate you. Have a great lurk. We're gonna pop that in my backpack. Then we're gonna do... soft roasted sprouts. Yes. And then we're gonna do... Maybe a sweet. So it needs to be smoothish. Gonna just fry it all the way. Pop it in. There we go. Fry it a little bit more. There we go. Nice and tender. That's what we want it. Okay. Then we're going to keep it right in the middle so that it doesn't get chunkier and doesn't get smoother. And then assemble. Are we better? Yes, we're better. And it's balanced, even better. Okay. So we're going to store in backpacks. A bitter-sweet combo, even better. That'll give us loads of points. Next, we're going to do the pumpkin soup. This will be a good one. So, cream. Wait, what was his... Oh, what was his thing? He wanted it sour. Okay, he wants it sour. So we want to prioritize sour. So we're going to do squash and squash again. And then we're going to do sweet. If it's okay with you, Lab, could I ask you a question in DMs that involves the design? Of course, of course. Shoot away, shoot away. I'll answer whatever questions you have. Throw the cream in there. They want it really, really, really smooth, so I'll get it as smooth as possible. There we go. Dump it in. And then we need it a bit tender. No seasoning. There we go. Right in the sweet spot. Beautiful. Well-balanced sour. Sour and sweet combo. In the backpack. And then the last one we'll do... she wants it bitter. So mushrooms on a nutty bread. Got ya. So we'll do penny bun, cranberry, penny bun, and hazelnut. I don't know how to crisp it though. How do I crisp anything? Keep it nice and medium. There we go. Beautiful! Mushrooms on nutty bread. So store in backpack. There, we've got all the meals that we need. Yes, okay. Now, where is it that we were supposed to go for the meal? The Ivy Bush. Okay, so we'll bring all the meals there. On we go! Goodbye, chicken. I do wish they would change the sky a little bit to make it actually look like it was raining. I feel like because the sky is clear, I feel like it wouldn't be raining if the sky was this clear. Especially if it rains all day. Like, it just rains for the entire day. See if I can get a cooking challenge thing up here. Use any onion, any berry. Perfect. Yeah. Alright. Ivy Bush. Let's begin our shared meal. Okay. Alright, you freeloaders. You guys never give me any food, so let's see how I can feed you. Pumpkin soup. You wanted that. I will make you a smaller bowl, because... There we go. Nutty bread. That, I believe, was for you, my sweet girl. Cheese bread was for you, I believe. And then roasted sprouts... Wait. What was this? Wait a minute. Did I get this wrong? Hold on. What did he want again? Did he want that one? He didn't want that one. Did I do it wrong? No. What did I do wrong here? Did you not want this meal? Oh well. Choke. If you don't like it, then choke. Raised cheese bread. I hope you like it. Yeah, he loves it. Soft roasted sprouts. Did you want bitter? Oh, he likes it at least. He wanted sour. No, I'm an idiot. He wanted salty. That's why I got it wrong. He wanted it salty. No. How aggressive will have choke on it. It's not even my... It's my fault though, because I didn't make it salty like I was supposed to. It was completely my fault. Oh no. I'm sorry, Tom. I'm so sorry. Now he's not gonna give me any gifts. Do you have something for me? A hearty beef stew. Ooh, thank you for the recipe. Goodbye. Wait, come back! You get back here! I fed you. Give me presents. Cozy smeal pie. Thank you. Soon they're gonna give me winter stuff, which I'm excited for. What is it? Dragons. Do you have something for me? Soft maize bread. Thank you for the recipe. Bye. Do you have anything for me? No. Am I not good enough for you, Delphi? Am I not good enough? So I don't have anything left that I can do. I guess all that's left... Oh, Arlo's asleep. What's left to do? There's a bunch of new recipes I got. I could go and have a look and see what I'd need for them. Maybe start the next round of meals. I may be aggressive, but if they were like, ooh, this meal sucks, I would have been, yeah, cook your own dinner. I don't even care, cook your own dinner. Imagine just getting recipe to cook for other hobbits, but not for yourself. I know, like imagine no one giving me an actual meal, they only give me recipes to cook for them. Like, isn't that really mean? I like the 3-person ones. They give me a bit more focus. So we'll do Delphi again. We'll do Neffy. We'll do I'll do Marigold. There we go. Hey man, I like your cooking. Have my recipe and make me that jazz girly. Like, literally, that's what it is. It's like, hey, I love how you cook. Here's how you can cook better for me. Like, what cheek? What cheek is that? I'm not your private chef. Rosemary seeds. Let's plant some. Oh, you've got some there. Nope. Not enough gap, not enough gap. Is there any gap here? Cannot see if there is. No gaps. No gaps. Oh, there's a gap here. There we go. Finish up. Oh, we also got some new furniture. Damn, you're a good chef. Make me bored. That's how it is. That's how it feels. I feel so used. Let's see what furniture I got. Did I get anything new? I did. I got some chairs. And a bench, and a sofa, and a bed. Okay. Let's throw this in for an example. So, this bed is really nice. Actually, this bed is really nice. I'm gonna just use this one. Goodbye, yellow bed. Oh, but you're a bit too big. I'm gonna have to move this guy out of the way first. Come on. There we go. Come on, there we go. Then we'll tab. I like the idea of there just being a little reading nook here. So I'll put like some books and stuff over here. Any decorations I can use? Didn't really get much in the way of decorations. Oh, I did actually, hold on. I'll put you over here, a little picnic basket. And then I will take you, this little hobbit head, and put you on the mantelpiece. A lot of pillows. Anything for me garden? Nothing for me garden. There's wheelbarrows and a water trough. Okay, I'll use the water trough outside. Want to make sure my chickens have water. Right, we're gonna go do some fishing for a bit, but some forest fishing. Oh, thank you, Kite Rock. I'm gonna hydrate this instant. Thank you. Gonna go deep into the woods. Hello, Daisy. I wonder what she trades. There's two different, like, item gathering systems in the game. One is through trading, and one is through, what's it called? One is through trading, one is through buying and selling. And trade is only with items. So there's a character who gives you flower seeds if you bring her... Oh, she gives you flower seeds if you bring her jams. And flower seeds are especially helpful early game, because the flowers are quite high value. Like here, I'll show you. So you've got like the sale one where you can buy and sell things like furniture and stuff. Oh, she's got new things. Oh, an easel! I can be a real artist. Alright, that's gonna happen. Oh, she's got loads of new furniture. Yes, art desk! Oh my god! I actually have art supplies now. Well, that's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to save up. And I can sell and everything as well. But then you have the trading menu, where if I give her wood, I can get nuts. So I'm gonna choose a hazelnut for wood. There we go. She also gives you rabbit meat. She gives you high quality rabbit meat if you bring her a lot of wood too. How are you enjoying the game so far? I saw it had mixed reviews. Yeah, it's very mixed at the moment, and I can absolutely see why some people don't enjoy it as much. I would really suggest that you look at maybe some live streams of it instead of just taking the reviews at face value. For me, a lot of my favorite kind of cozy reviewers tried this game and didn't really enjoy it as much. But I've tried it and I'm having a really nice time with it. It's very slow. It's very steady, very like slow paced. But if you enjoy that style of cozy game, I really like recommend giving it a go. If you enjoy that sort of thing. Duly noted. Yeah, of course. Like I don't believe in taking things at face value. I'd rather explore the game myself, and if I'm seeing that they're listing a lot of features that I really enjoy and I want to give it a go, then I just do it, you know? Where am I going? Okay, I want to go around that way. Like, when you start in the game quite early, there's very limited systems available to you, but only if you're willing to get through some of the story do more systems become available to you. Give her wood, teehee. That's very disrespectful. Just kidding, of course. If I could marry any character in the game, it would be her, by the way. Or Delphi. I think this game would have been great if you'd been allowed to actually marry people. Like, if I could marry anyone in this game, it would be Delphi. I only realized she's only got one leg. I didn't realize she only had one leg. I thought she had two. But she's got a stump. She's got like a little pike where her foot should be. Even more reason. I would marry either her or I would marry Willow. Willow has a daughter as well. Willow's got Daisy for her daughter, and I'm like, I'd still marry. I'd still marry. She's similar to March from Fields of Mystria. She's a bit of a tsundere. And she doesn't really care that much about you, but she does in her own like little secret way. Even though she outwardly comes across as quite standoffish. Oh, I've also met Gandalf twice in this as well. He's the first character you meet in the game. It's the same how Lord of the Rings starts when Frodo's like reading a book underneath a tree. The game opens with your character sleeping underneath a tree on the way to Bywater, and Gandalf finds you and gives you a lift in his little horse-drawn cart. Yeah, having a little hobbit romance like Sam did would be cool. Sam's in the game. Samwise Gamgee, he's a child at the moment, but he's a child in the game. He sends letters to Rosie. Rosie, his future wife, is in this game. I'll show you. So this is Rosie. Rosie Cotton. She's been getting letters from Samwise Gamgee. And I'm like, oh, it's Sam! The best hobbit in the world! That is so cute. Yeah, it is so cute. It makes me really happy that we get that sort of callback. I'm just like, yeah! Oh, I appear to have a full bag. Me bag's full. Oh, I can see the lemons. That's where they are. Oh, I can see them. The most hobbit to ever hobbit Sam is. I agree. I agree. Sam's the best hobbit there ever was. To this day, I still, like, burst into tears when we get to the very end of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The ending goes on for, like, an hour. It goes on for such a long time, but I couldn't have it any other way. I adore the ending of the trilogy so much. I would die for Sam. Same. Such a sweet soul. I'm so glad he ended up being happy. Hi, Vinyl. Oh no, I didn't get your live notification. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We were just doing a little bit of art and a little bit of gaming today. Nothing too exciting. This is pretty much every day. But welcome on in. I hope you've had a lovely day today. We're not going to be live for too much longer. I think we're going to only go for another 5 minutes, and that's going to be us. Meow, meow, meow. Vinyl, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vinyl. You don't have to do that. There's no late fees here. It's okay. I really, really appreciate you, though. Thank you so much. What am I doing with my life? Is a question I ask very much. I think I'm gonna make this into a hobby room. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this into a hobby room. I just need to gather all the items for it. But until then, I'm gonna do some decorating. So I'm gonna make the ceiling this. So it's like a little art on the ceiling. I'm gonna style this to be low paneling, and I'm gonna change the wallpaper to red. Maybe that, so that it fits the ceiling a bit better. Yeah, it looks good. That fits the ceiling a bit better. This will be the crafts room, and then I will change the floor up. To be tiled. It's a special little room for my hobbies. A wizard is never too late. They arrive precisely when they mean to. Yeah, Gandalf did that line in the game too. He appeared earlier and he did that exact line. It made me so happy. It's like, oh my god, he said the line! Say the line, Bart. That's how it felt. It made me so happy. I'm gonna move this through. And I'm gonna put that here. So that I've got a little night light. Here we go. And then we're going to sleep. And yes, I've had a lovely stream so far. I've had an absolutely wonderful stream. Three days left in autumn. Oh, then I have to start prepping winter stuff. Ugh. Alright, what are my meals? A brilliant meal. That meal was lovely. It tasted just like how it feels to walk through the forest. I knew some hobbits aren't used to cooking food I like. There we go. Oh, Cotton, he gave me some butter. Nice. And he gave me a table. And, ooh, he gave me some cool food as well. Tom was happy. Okay, so these are the Delphi wants something sour. I crave spice. And the innkeeper wants salty. So salty, spicy, sour. Let's see if I can cook anything right away so I don't have to worry about it later. Do I have anything that I can just give them? We've got something spicy. We've got something salty. And we've got something sour. We've got things. Spicy, salty. Sorted. There we go. Breakfast time. Wait, where am I going again? We're gonna do our little meal, then we'll go. So we're on Delphinium's rooftop. Okay, let's go and have breakfast at Delphi's place. What's your favorite breakfast food? So much harvestables. Oh my god, there's so much. And it's still raining too, so I don't need to, And a 3-star crop, even better. So much stuff. Oh, we're starting off so good today. Look at all this produce. Yes! I'm gonna be sorted for months. And look how full my pantry is getting. What's crazy as well is your pantry actually looks more abundant the more food that you have stored in it as well, which I think is really, really cute. What's your favorite dinner food? But yes, let's go and do our breakfast, and then we can call the stream done for the day. Here's hoping they like what I made them. They prefer it if you cook them food that they actually, like, prefer. Like, my dwarven friend prefers meaty dishes, but I'm not giving her something meaty today. I'm giving her something that's, like, more vegetarian. How could I not tell that she had a wooden leg? I'm so silly. Eggs, bacon, and pancakes? Oh, I could actually really go for that right now. Alright, let's do it. Shared meal time. So, raised cheese for you. The glass. A nice sour meal for you. And a nice salty meal for you. Enjoy, girlies. Let's see if they like them. Look at all the food I made you. Look at all this food I cooked with my own bare hands. Rhubarb pie? Oh, she loves it. Perfect. Cheese bread. Spicy. Oh, she likes it. Yay! And roasted sprouts. Oh, she likes that too. Perfect. That means we're going to get lots of friendship points today. And I stole some of Delphi's pie. Level 5. Level 4. Level 4? Yes! Yeah! Gifties! Do you have something for me, Neffy? I have pork slices with autumn vegetables. Oh, thank you, Delphi! I have nothing else to give you. I love the hearty meals. They're my favorites. Okay. Marigold. What have you got for me? Summer stew. Ooh. We're a bit out of season, but why not? Goodbye, lovely. And then Delphi, what have you got for me? Cream of mushroom soup. Beautiful. A lot of really good meals. I'm so happy that I'm just expanding my my recipe list. Like, that's the thing that I love the most about this game, is just expanding the recipe list. It's the best. Okay, is there anything that I can hand in before I go? expression. Onion, eggplant, pumpkin. Alright, I'll go speak to Rosie. Where's Rosie? Rosie's there. It's Rosie time. And that's what I was meaning earlier when I was saying that it's not for everyone. I don't think this game is for everyone. I don't even think it's for all cozy gamers. It's certainly for cozy gamers that prefer a little bit more to do. The game's very minimalist in terms of what it offers in its gameplay. I really, really enjoy it for that. I enjoy that the gameplay loop's very simple, it's very minimal, it's not too demanding of you, and it's literally a case of it's really not demanding on your time or on your resources at all. You can just take things at your own pace and you don't get punished for it. And I appreciate that about the game. I appreciate that I can just take things at my own pace and my own time. Where's Rosie? Why are you down there? I thought you were over this side. I think I'd like it. I play Factory Sims. Oh, I see. I've completed gardening missions. So what's this about Remy and adoption? You're gonna have to ask her. I completed gardening club missions. Do I get a new garden? Do I get a new garden? Please tell me I get a new garden. I've seen you doing brilliant gardening. I've got quite a surprise for you to keep using the skills. Do I get a new garden? I have new garden space! Oh my god, I get a new garden! Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with that. Garden space! Garden space! Where is it? Gimme, 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 gimme. So we come up from the south. From here? Where's home? Up here? No, along here. So this is the another way into my house. A side garden. Oh, it's beautiful. So much potential. I think that's almost all of the garden space unlocked. I just have this bit left. I think this is the last major garden space you can have. Maybe this side as well. Yeah, I've also got... Oh, that's a big one actually. Yeah. So much. That's so much. Oh, I'm really happy with that. But yeah, I think we can probably call it there. I will get us ready for a raid. Thank you everyone for attending stream today. I really appreciate you. I'm trying to rush us out before the next round of ads come up. What? I have been streaming for 3 hours. This is like my usual time, right? Because we've been gaming, we're gonna go and raid a friend. Let's do Letty. Let's go raid Letty. At a figure whose clutches were iron as much as the bells. Oh, God's sake. Raid. Come on. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go and raid Letty, everyone. Thank you all so much for attending stream today, and thank you for all the new follows today. I really appreciate all of you. Our next stream's gonna be next week. It's gonna be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, any 2 of those days. So yeah, keep an eye on the Discord and keep an eye on social media if you want to attend streams so you know exactly when we're going to be coming in. And thank you all so much for being here. Let's go and raid Letty, everyone. I love each and every one of you. Have a great rest of your day.